In this lesson, we will explore the use of the C++ SDK. First, launch the XINGYING software. Click the button to open the data casting panel. Select the NIC address. You will see two addresses. We will select 10.1.1.198. Now click. Proceed to load the data. You can also connect a camera to playback in live mode. Navigate to the SDK folder. You'll find a document there. This document provides detailed instructions on the code and data structures. Look for the bin folder, include folder, and lib folder. Double-click on the bin file, then double-click on the samples.exe file. At this point, enter the IP address. Ensure this IP address matches your network card's address. Press Enter. Now, let's look at how to retrieve motion capture information. Retrieve motion data using callback, or retrieve it using active reading. Let's choose an option here. We are now getting the motion capture data. Let's pause the XINGYING software and review the motion capture data. Data for each frame begins here. This is the timestamp. In real-time conditions, observe the corresponding timestamp, the corresponding frame number, and the timestamp derived from the frame number. This timestamp is provided by XINGYING. Here's the number of marker sets, the name of the marker set, the number of markers in each set, position information of markers in X, Y, and Z coordinates, velocity information in Vx, Vy, and Vr, acceleration information in X, Ay, and Azr, count of rigid bodies, name and ID of each rigid body, position coordinates X, Y, Z of the rigid bodies, velocity details in or acceleration details in Ax, Ay, Azr, number of markers contained in each rigid body, ID of each marker point, X, Y, Z position coordinates of each marker point, number of skeletons. As we haven't loaded any, it is 0. Count of unnamed marker points, ID of each marker point, X, Y, Z coordinates of each corresponding marker point, number of analog channels,